Hey, what's up everybody? Cruz Ramos here with Dungeon Boxing Club. Today I am beyond excited as we are recording video number 2 in our beginners boxing series. And today we're going to discuss moving while maintaining our boxing stance. So stick around, you don't want to miss out. So in our last video, we talked about the importance of maintaining your center of gravity while you're moving around in the ring. Now this is important. It is crucial that you protect your stance, protect your center of gravity while you're in the ring. Because in a situation where you may be getting overpowered, maybe your opponent's a little faster than you, your center of gravity, your boxing stance is going to allow you to weather that storm so that you can move properly, you're not getting dropped, you're not being moved easily, and you can let off your big shots to protect and defend yourself. So let's take a deeper look in how do we maneuver while maintaining our center of gravity and maintaining our boxing stance. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and reuse the same strip of tape that we used in the last video. The reason I like using this piece of tape is because it provides a point of reference. Always want to have a point of reference so that you can really gauge whether you're doing it wrong or you're doing it correctly. So we're going to go ahead and get back in our boxing stance. Now remember, I like the front foot right on the left side of the tape. The back foot, my heel, is on the right side of the tape, right on the edge there. This provides the perfect stance for me. My body's right in the center of my stance. Now, rule of thumb, what I like to teach my fighters is you always step first with the foot closest to where you're going, okay? So if I'm going forward, obviously my front leg is closest to that destination, so I'm gonna step first with my front leg, okay? If I'm going backward, I'm gonna step with my back leg first. If I'm going to the left, my left leg is closest to that destination, I'm going to go to my left side. If I go to my left leg. If I go into the right, my right leg is closer, I'm going to go to the right side. So I'm going to demonstrate what that looks like, okay? Back in my boxing stance, I'm going to step forward now. So I step first with my back leg, and I'm just going to give a light push off with my back foot. So it's going to look like this. Okay, and notice how I maintain my center of gravity. I stayed right on my boxing stance. My feet are positioned in the correct position according to the tape. This is why I encourage you guys to really use that tape. So if I'm going to go to the left side, I'm going to step first with my left leg. Just like that. If I'm going to go to my right again, I'm going to step with my right leg. Perfect. Now if I go back, same thing. Step with my back foot. So the reason why you always want to step first with the foot closest to where you're going is because this is going to ensure that you're always going to land in your boxing stance. Notice if I step with my back and say I'm going forward and I step with my back leg first, this is what happens. Now I'm squared up. If my opponent hits me while I'm in this position, I'm not in my center of gravity, I'm not in my boxing stance, chances are he's going to hit me and I'm going to fall over. Okay, so you always want to step first with that front leg if you're going forward. Okay, another thing this ensures, it ensures that your foundation and your base is solid. Okay, you never want to find yourself in a situation where your feet are really close together, or worst of all, you never want to cross your feet. So say if I'm going to my left side and I decide I'm going to step with my right leg first, this is what it looks like. Imagine getting hit while your feet are in this position. What do you think is going to happen? Chances are you're going to topple over, your opponent gets knocked out, you lose the fight. Okay? So this ensures that you never cross your feet as well. Now if you find yourself in a situation where, say we're stepping forward, okay? You're going to step forward and your feet are landing really close together. This is simply an indicator that you need to take a bigger step. Okay? So as I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing, but I'm going to take a bigger step now. See that? That ensures that I land in my boxing stance. So rule of thumb, always step first with the foot closest to where you're going. I encourage you guys to really practice this at home or at gym or wherever you may be. This is going to ensure that you maintain your boxing stance, you maintain your center of gravity, and will allow you to always weather the storm when you're in the ring. Now, I have another video that we recorded months ago displaying a footwork drill that we use here at Dungeon Boxing Club, and we use using these strips of tape. So I'm gonna go ahead and link that down in the description to give you a better idea of how we use our footwork here at Dungeon Boxing Club. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really hope this video was informative. And as I mentioned in the last one, if you have any comments or maybe ideas on things that I can improve on as a coach, please drop that down in the comments section. I love hearing that. I'm a student of the game, so I'm always wanting to learn. We'll be back next time with the next video where we'll be discussing head movement while maintaining our boxing stance. So I'll see you guys next time.